The entire Maricosta 1993 championship football team wishes all levels of current Mustang football teams much success this year. Let's go Mustangs, step up. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jeremy Sadowski, and I'm here to bring you exciting 2023 Maricosta Mustang varsity football. Tonight, your Mustangs continue their playoff run in the second round of the CIF Division 6 playoffs at Cooper Field at Waller Stadium versus the Cypress Centurions. The Centurions are head coached by Rick Fellman, and they finished off the regular season with a record of 6-4. They came in second place in the Empire League with a record of 4-1. They started off the season at La Mirada and were victorious 28-0. Then they were at Corona Del Mar and lost 41-24. They then returned home and played El Medina and were victorious 31-14, followed by a loss at home versus Lawndale 14-0. And then they finished off their homestand versus Tesoro with a loss 31-14. They then went on the road to Pacifica in Oxnard and were victorious 52-7. They followed that up with a home game versus Kennedy and won 21-7. Then they went on the road to Valencia and were victorious 42-14. They followed that up with a home win versus Kren Lutheran 30-24. Then they went on the road to Tustin and lost 49-17. And then last week in the first round of the CIF Division 6 playoffs, they were victorious at home versus Ria Mesa 50-24. Your Maricosta Mustangs are head coached by Don Morrow in his 31st season as the Maricosta varsity head football coach, and they enter the CIF Division 6 playoffs with an overall record of 3-7, and they finished third place in Bay League with a record of 3-2. The Mustangs started off the season on the road at St. Francis and they lost 34-21. Then they went to Mayfair and lost 44-35. They had their first home game versus Damien and lost 56-23. Then they played San Juan Hills at home and lost 28-20. They finished off their three-game homestand versus Villa Park and lost 28-13. The Mustangs then went on the road and started Bay League play at Culver City and lost 14-13. Then they returned home versus Palos Verdes and lost 9-7. The Mustangs then went to Santa Monica and got their first victory of the season, 28-21. Then the Mustangs went to Peninsula and were victorious 35-15. Maricosta then returned home and took on Redondo Union in the annual Battle at the Beach and were victorious 21-14, earning third place in Bay League action and an automatic playoff bid in the CIF Division 6 playoffs. Maricosta then traveled out to Yucaipa and were victorious 28-13 last week. We are getting close to kickoff in the second round of the CIF Division 6 playoffs. Let's go down to the field as the Maricosta marching band enters Cooper Field at Waller Stadium. The Mustangs in probable playoff run after starting 0-7 and 0-2 in Bay League play is getting ready to continue here at Cooper Field at Waller Stadium as your Mustangs and the Cypress Centurions take the field. The captains are meeting at midfield for tonight's coin toss. For your Maricosta Mustangs, number 31, senior Jacob Goldberg, number 5, senior Matty Miller, number 66, senior Thomas Field, and number 10, senior Reese Leonard. The captains for the Cypress Centurions are number 15, senior Aiden Houston, number 60, senior Matthew Fonseca, number 42, senior Rocco Burdette, and number 66, senior Hayden Frazier. The Mustangs are in their green and gold uniforms with gold helmets. The Cypress Centurions are in their away white uniforms with black helmets. The referee tosses the coin.
Line judge Brandon Ballou.
The Centurions have won the coin toss and have elected to defer to the second half. The Mustangs will start off on offense tonight and will defend the west goal.
Maricosta will receive the kick.
Captains wish each other good luck. We are close to kickoff now for the CIF Division 6 second round. The Cypress Centurion cheer squad went with a classic smack talk banner for their players to run through. We will find out soon which set of players will have plans for next week and which ones will be home as your 2023 Maricosta Varsity Football Mustangs take the field.
Here come the Mustangs.
Where there's smoke, there is fire, and we are close to kickoff. Kicking off for the Cypress Centurions is number 10, junior Logan Kennedy, and it's going to take a bounce at the 10-yard line. It's going to stay in bounds, picked up at the 5 is Hall, and he gets out to about the 7-yard line where the Mustangs will start their first possession of this contest. Leading your Mustangs out on offense is junior quarterback Nico De La Cruz. He will start off under center with a single back. He swings it out to the right and completes it to his senior captain. That's number 10, Reese Leonard. Good for about 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5. Offset right, I formation. The pitch goes back to the tailback. That's Matty Miller on the carry. Close to a Mustangs first down. Let's see where the officials will mark it.
Right next to the
And they mark it just enough yardage for a Mustangs first down. 4 receiver set, man in motion from left to right. De La Cruz back to pass. He completes it to the left. That's number 10, Reese Leonard on the reception once again. That's good enough for another Mustangs first down. Offset right, pistol eye formation. De La Cruz throwing it deep down the right-hand side, intended for number 11, Charlie O'Connor. course, O'Connor had a huge game last week for the Mustangs versus Yucaipa. Single back, De La Cruz fakes the handoff, rolls to the right and completes it to his tight end, Luke Meeker. And Meeker fights forward and gets to midfield. First down, Mustangs. Meeker is one of those underclassmen who have made a huge impact for the Mustangs. Tight four receiver set, pistol formation. De La Cruz back to pass. He's throwing it deep down the middle and incomplete. Reese Leonard nearly pulled that one in but was unable to hold on to it. Second down and 10, Mustangs at midfield. Liam Meeker now in at quarterback, pistol formation. Meeker hands the ball off to senior Matty Miller, and he's going to be wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. Nice tackle there by number 23, Caden Hollenbach by Cypress. Four receivers set. De La Cruz back in at quarterback. Man in motion from left to right. De La Cruz throws it over the middle and completes it. That's Leonard once again on the reception, and that's good enough for another Mustangs first down. Single back. De La Cruz hands the ball off, and I believe that's A.J. McBean on the carry, the freshman running back. Picks up a couple yards on the play. Second down and 8. Trips to the left. Single back. Man in motion from left to right. De La Cruz fakes it towards the right and completes it to Leonard. The wide receiver screen gets a huge gain for the Mustangs, getting deep into Cypress territory in the red zone. Let's take another look at this play as De La Cruz first pumps to his right after sending the man in motion to the right there, and then he sets up the wide receiver screen to Reese Leonard, and Leonard breaks free up the middle for a huge gain. The wide receiver screens have been quite effective for the Mustang offense all season long. Pistol formation. De La Cruz hands the ball off to senior Matty Miller, and Miller gets inside the 10 to about the 9-yard line. Second down, Mustangs. Second and 5, Maricosta at the Cypress 9. Pistol formation, man in motion from right to left. De La Cruz throws it to the man in motion. That's O'Connor, and O'Connor makes a nice move at the 5-yard line and gets into the end zone for a Mustangs touchdown. Maricosta is first on the board here in the second round of the CIF Division 6 playoffs. Let's take another look at this play as the Mustangs again used motion effectively as De La Cruz finds O'Connor, and Dean Stazzo gives Charlie a good block so he's able to get in the end zone, and the Mustangs are on the board. DeSisto to attempt the extra point. It's up high straight, and it is good, and the Mustangs lead the Centurions 7-0 here in the first quarter with 5 minutes and 54 seconds to go. Senior Nico DeSisto to kick off for Maricosta. It is a high end-over-ender that will make it into the end zone and out of for a touchback. Cypress will start their first possession of this contest at their own 20-yard line. They are led at quarterback by their senior captain, Aiden Houston. Houston had a big game last week, both on the ground and through the air, as he's going right to the air and completes it That's number 26, Jonah Kim, on the reception. Barber on the tackle for the Mustangs. And Cypress is in Mustang territory at the Maricosta 40. Handoff goes up the middle, not much yardage on the play. Nuthall and Sedlick in on the tackle for the Mustangs. That was Jesse Molden on the carry for Cypress. No gain on the play. Shotgun formation. Houston rolling out to his right, throwing it towards the sideline, and he's able to complete it for a Cypress first down. That was Michael Hubbard on the reception for the Centurions. 1st and 10, Cypress. Pistol formation. Houston, he's going to take it himself, and he makes a nice move to avoid a tackle before getting forced out of bounds and picking up another Cypress first down. Oh, they're saying he was out of bounds prior to getting that first down. It's going to be 2nd down and 2 yards to go. The handoff goes to Molden, and Molden is working his way around the left-hand side, and he's going to be forced out of bounds by Jackie the Rock Reach inside the 5-yard line. 1st down and goal, Cypress. Houston back to pass. He scrambles out to his left and throws it into the end zone and completes it to number 42, Rocco Burdette, for a Cypress touchdown. So Cypress matches the Mustangs' opening drive with one of their own, and both schools end up in the end zone. We are all knotted up at 7 apiece here in the first quarter with 3 minutes and 49 seconds to go. Kennedy to kick off once again. This time it's a high short kick. It will bounce at the 25-yard line and go out of bounds. The Mustangs will start their second possession of this contest at their own 35-yard line. Trips to the right. De La Cruz, a little sidearm toss to number 10, Reese Leonard. Good for a couple yards on the play. Good coverage there by Cypress. 2nd down and 7. Tight trips right. De La Cruz fakes to the right, then throws it downfield right along the right sideline, and Charlie O'Connor makes a nice leaping catch and gets both feet in bounds. Let's take another look at this play. As De La Cruz fakes the little wide receiver screen and then goes downfield, and O'Connor is able to get both feet in bounds. Nice catch and footwork there by the senior receiver. 1st and 10, Mustangs in Cypress territory. At the 47-yard line, Matty Miller takes the ball to about the 44-yard line, where it will be 2nd down and about 4 yards to go for the Mustangs. Trips to the left, pistol formation. De La Cruz back to pass. He's throwing it deep down the left-hand side and incomplete. Good coverage by the Cypress defensive backfield. Pass was intended for Reese Leonard once again. Pistol formation, trips to the right. De La Cruz throws it over the middle and completes it to Leonard again. Reese Leonard is having a nice start to this contest. Picking up another Mustang first down. 1st and 10, Mustangs at the Cypress 32-yard line. Empty back formation, trips to the left. De La Cruz steps up in the pocket, throws it deep towards the end zone, incomplete.
Pass falls incomplete.
Good job for Nico to avoid the sack. Timeout on the field. Coach Mora wants to discuss this play with his team. 2nd down and 10. Single back. De La Cruz fakes the handoff. Rolls slightly out to his right and completes it to his big tight end, sophomore Luke Meeker. And he'll get out of bounds at about the 21-yard line. 1st and 10 Mustangs. Shotgun formation. De La Cruz with a little spin move and completes it out to the right to Charlie O'Connor. Again, good footwork in the pocket by junior quarterback Nico De La Cruz as he pitches it out to his senior running back Matty Miller, and Miller will get inside the 10 to about the 6-yard line. 1st down and goal, Mustangs. The Mustang offense is rolling to start this 2nd round playoff game versus the Cypress Centurions. 3-back formation. De La Cruz under center. He pitches the ball back to the freshman tailback A.J. McBean, and he'll get near the 5-yard line where it'll be 2nd down and goal for the Mustangs. De La Cruz back to pass. He throws it out to the left and just out of the reach of Reese Leonard. Reese is having quite a game to start this 2nd round playoff game. Shotgun formation. Man in motion from left to right. De La Cruz back to pass. He throws it towards the left corner, and Reese Leonard makes a nice catch in the end zone for a Mustangs touchdown. That's the 2nd touchdown pass of the night for quarterback Nico De La Cruz. Let's take another look at this play as Reese makes a nice cut out and a great catch there. Perfectly thrown ball. Touchdown, Mustangs. Nico DeSisto to attempt the extra point. It's up high, straight, and right down the middle. So the Mustangs retake the lead here in the 1st quarter, 14-7, with 32 seconds to go in the 1st quarter. DeSisto will kick off once again for Maricosta. It's a high end-over-ender that gets into the end zone once again. So the Centurions will start at their own 20-yard line on their 2nd possession of this contest. As we take a look at the Cypress Centurion Marching Band. Houston in shotgun. He takes the snap. He throws it deep down the left-hand side, incomplete. Good coverage by the Mustangs. Coach Ray Lee has to be happy with the way his Mustang defense has performed the last few weeks of the season. 2nd down and 10, man in motion. The pitch goes to the end around. That's Malden, and he is taken down by sophomore Brady Nuttall. And that will do it for the 1st quarter of play. Your Maricosta Mustangs lead the Cypress Centurions 14-7. Here in the 2nd round of the CIF Division 6 playoffs. I'd like to take this time to thank Skechers for their continued support of Mustang football and Maricosta athletics, and to remind you fans to attend the Skechers peer-to-peer friendship walk presented by Nickelodeon. Go the extra mile for our children. The entire Maricosta 1993 championship football team wishes all levels of current Mustang football teams much success this year. Let's go Mustangs, step up. Welcome back to the second quarter. Cypress will start off 3rd and 4 at their own 26-yard line. Houston throws it out to the left and completes it. That was number 10, Logan Kennedy, the kicker slash tight end on the reception. Barbara forces him out of bounds. First down, Cypress. Little wide receiver screen. The Mustang defense sees a lot of that during practice. Not much of a gain on that play. Second down. We see Coach Dotson signaling the defensive call for the Mustangs. Houston takes the snap. Lots of movement before the snap. I believe it's going to be a false start versus Cypress. And indeed it is, so that will march him back 5 yards.
Illegal procedure on the Centurions.
Shotgun formation. Houston back to pass. He's forced up in the pocket, and he's going to take it himself. He's still on his feet, and he's going to be taken down by number 65, senior Owen Sedlick. 3rd down and 1. Timeout on the field. Cypress wants to discuss this play as they trail by 7 with 10 minutes and 41 seconds. Big 3rd down play for the Centurions. Tight pistol formation. Houston back to pass. He's going deep, and it's incomplete. He nearly was able to complete that. Shearer was on the coverage for the Mustangs. Hubbard was the intended receiver. The Centurions are not going to take any chances and go for it on 4th down, as Logan Kennedy will come in to punt for Cypress. It's a high end over ender that's going to be fielded by Hall, and Hall is lit up by the Centurion coverage. Great job by Hall to hold on to that ball as he was hit hard at the Mustang 30-yard line, where the Mustangs will take over on their 3rd possession of the contest. Trips to the right, single back. De La Cruz pump fakes, then throws it down the sideline, and O'Connor makes a leaping catch and is able to hold on to it. Nice play by the senior wide receiver, O'Connor, holding on to it after taking a big hit. Officials timeout on the field. Mustangs are ready for action. Trips to the left, man in motion right. De La Cruz pumps it to the right and then throws it back to the left. That's Reese Leonard again on the wide receiver screen. And Proctor gives Reese a little push forward for another yard or so on the play. First down Mustangs. Again, that wide receiver screen has been quite effective for Maricosta. Trips to the left, Cypress showing blitz, pistol formation. De La Cruz rolls out to the left. Nice little footwork there by Nico De La Cruz as he throws it to Reese Leonard. Incomplete. Reese wasn't able to get a foot in bounds. Cypress showing blitz once again. De La Cruz steps up in the pocket. He throws it deep down the middle. Just incomplete. Intended for Reese Leonard. That will bring up a 3rd and 10 situation for the Mustangs. 4 receiver set, man in motion from left to right. De La Cruz takes the snap. Looks like there is going to be a false start versus the Mustangs. That will set them back 5 more yards. 3rd down and 15. Mustangs lead the Centurions by 7 points here in the second quarter. Trips to the right, pistol formation. De La Cruz back to pass. He throws it deep down the left-hand side, and making a leaping one-handed catch is Reese Leonard. Leonard with another huge play for the Mustangs. Let's take another look at this play as Nico De La Cruz puts it right on the money. Great coverage there by Cypress, but Reese goes up with the right hand and pulls it down for a Mustangs first down at the Cypress 13-yard line. Pitch goes out to Matty Miller. He's going to be caught in the backfield for a 2-yard loss.
Matty Miller on the carry.
Second down and 12. Pistol formation, 4-receiver set, man in motion from left to right. De La Cruz back to pass. He's throwing it towards the end zone, and that's Reese Leonard. Good for a Mustangs touchdown. That's his second of the night. The Mustangs extend their lead over the Cypress Centurions as Nico De La Cruz throws his third touchdown pass of the night. Let's take another look at this play. Again, the Mustangs use that motion effectively, isolating Reese Leonard on the left-hand side, and Nico De La Cruz hits him in stride in the end zone for the Mustangs touchdown. The Mustang offense is rolling tonight with 3 touchdown passes by quarterback Nico De La Cruz. The extra point by Nico DeSisto is good. And the Mustangs extend their lead over the Centurions by a score of 21-7 with 8 minutes and 7 seconds left to go in the first half. DeSisto will kick off once again for Maricosta. Taken at the 15-yard line by Solanoa, and he's working his way around the left-hand side past the 30 to about the 34-yard line. Penalty flags on the play. Let's see what the officials are going to call. The flag came early on, and it is going to be a holding call versus Cypress. Looks like it occurred right about the 30-yard line, so that will march them back to their own 20-yard line where they'll start this possession. Pistol formation. Houston hands the ball off to Malden, and he breaks free up the middle. He might go the distance. One man to beat. That's Justin Barber, and he just outruns him to the end zone. 80-yard touchdown run. Cypress is back in this contest. Huge play there by Cypress after giving up that last touchdown to match it with one of their own, and they did it very fast. One play, 80 yards, and Cypress Centurions trail the Maricosta Mustangs by 7 points, 21-14. Kennedy to kick off for Cypress. It's going to be fielded at about the 5-yard line by A.J. McBean. He gets past the 15 and to about the 19-yard line where the Mustangs will start this possession. This has been a heavyweight contest going back and forth. De La Cruz back to pass. He swings it out to his left and completes it to his tight end, Luke Meeker. And Meeker works his way past the 30-yard line for another Mustangs first down. Again, this Mustang offense has been rolling on all cylinders so far this game. I formation, man in motion from right to left. Handoff goes to the tailback. That's Matty Miller. He'll pick up a couple yards on the play. Setting up a second down and 8 situation for Maricosta. Again, I formation. De La Cruz under center. He takes the snap. He fakes the handoff this time. And he steps to his left and throws it down the sideline. And is it complete or not? It's going to be incomplete. I thought Meeker might have gotten his foot in bounds, but looks like he completed the catch out of bounds, setting up a 3rd and 8. Shotgun formation. Single back for the Mustangs. De La Cruz back to pass. He throws it over the middle, completes it to Reese Leonard, and Leonard finds his way around the right side and all the way down the sideline for 37 yards and a Mustang first down at the Cypress 29-yard line. Let's take another look at this play, as this play, that little crossing action in front of Leonard really freed him up, and then he's able to break free and use his speed to get around the right-hand side and down the sideline for about another 30 yards.
Number 19, Jason Sparks.
Well-designed play and well executed by the Mustangs. 4 receivers, single back. Single back shifts from the right to the left to De La Cruz. He fakes the handoff. Does a little side shuffle to the left and completes it to Luke Meeker, his tight end. And Meeker is able to get to the 25-yard line. First down, Mustangs. 4 receiver set, man in motion from left to right. De La Cruz back to pass. He steps up in the pocket, and he's going to take it himself for a short gain on the play.
Quarterback keeper.
Avoids a loss, setting up a 2nd down and 9 situation for Maricosta. Pistol formation, Cypress showing blitz. De La Cruz takes the snap. He's back to pass. He's throwing a rainbow pass, perfectly placed to Charlie O'Connor in the end zone for a Mustangs touchdown. That's O'Connor's 2nd touchdown of the night and De La Cruz's 4th touchdown pass this half. What a performance by the Mustang offense. Again, that Mustang passing attack is rolling on all cylinders so far this evening, as we see a replay of that beautifully thrown high arcing pass, perfectly placed where only O'Connor can get it, near the side of the end zone for a Mustangs touchdown. 4 touchdown passes again for De La Cruz in the first half, and the Mustangs extend their lead to 14 points, 28-14 over the Cypress Centurions with 3 minutes and 48 seconds to go here in the first half. Nico DeSisto to kick off once again for Maricosta, and it's a high end-over-ender that's going to make it to the end zone, and that will be a touchback for Cypress. Cypress looking to match the Mustangs late here in the first half. The handoff goes to Malden, and this time he's wrapped up. The Mustangs didn't let him escape this time as Butler makes a tackle. I think he might have gotten him for a short loss on the play. 2nd down and long for Cypress. Shotgun formation. Houston takes the snap. He's back to pass, and he finds his receiver on the right side, and he picks up a good chunk of yardage to about the 35 and a first down, Centurions. The Cypress offense has been rolling too so far this contest, as we see a handoff go up the middle. The ball is loose. It's still loose. It got batted around, and it looks like Cypress was able to jump on it. In fact, it was Houston that ended up jumping on it after it bounced a couple times. 2nd down and 11 to go. They lost a yard on that play. It could have been a whole lot worse. Shotgun formation. Houston hands the ball off to Malden, who pitches it back to the end around, who pitches it back to Houston, and Houston is going nowhere. He might have picked up a couple yards, but Brady Prince stayed home and did not allow him to get any more yardage. And the Mustang defensive backfield had good coverage. No one was open. So let's take another look at this as we see a little trickery by Cypress, and it did not pay off. He was able to get about 2.5 yards on the play. Timeout on the field. Cypress wants to discuss this play with just under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Houston takes the snap. He rolls to his left and throws it over the middle, completes it.
Houston pass complete.
Sure on the stop for Maricosta. That's Logan Kennedy, the kicker / tight end on the reception. Ball is in Mustang territory at the 47. Houston rolls to his right, now scrambles back to his left, looking downfield, throwing it deep downfield and out of bounds. Kennedy nearly pulled it in, but he was out of bounds. 2nd down and 10. Trips to the right. Play is blown dead. Looks like it's going to be a false start versus Cypress. So that will knock him back 5 yards. Houston back to pass. He throws it to the left, completes it to Kennedy, and Kennedy will get to about the Mustang 40-yard line. That's going to set up a 3rd down and 6 situation. Houston again goes towards that left sideline and again finds Kennedy right along the sideline, and that will be good enough for a Centurion 1st down at the Mustang 34-yard line. Shotgun formation. Houston takes the snap. He steps to his right, throws it deep down the middle, incomplete. Good coverage on the play by senior captain Reese Leonard. 2nd down and 10. Timeout on the field. Mustangs looking to take this 14-point lead to halftime with 38 seconds to go. Cypress trying to get some points on the board. Empty back formation. Houston throwing it deep down the middle. He's got a man, and he hauled it in. That's Malden, his running back, on the reception all the way down to the 2-yard line. Cypress has to hurry up and clock the ball, and they do stop the clock. 2nd now and goal for Cypress at the 4-yard line. Shotgun formation. Houston throws it over the middle and completes it for a touchdown. That's Castillo on the reception. So Cypress marches right down the field and is able to convert into a score here with barely any time left on the clock.
Extra point is good.
What a contest so far, back and forth. The Mustangs still lead by 7 points with 25 seconds to go here in the first half. Kennedy to kick off. It's a high end over ender taken at about the 4-yard line by A.J. McBean. He steps it back towards the middle and will get to the Mustang 20-yard line. More than likely, the Mustangs will just take a knee and take that 7-point lead to halftime. De La Cruz, 3-back formation. He's going to hand the ball off to the tailback, McBean, and McBean will go up the middle for about a yard or 2 on the play. And that should do it for the first half of action, as your Maricosta Mustangs lead the Cypress Centurions 28-21. Stay tuned, fans, for a special presentation by the Mustang Dance Team and Band. I'd like to take this time to thank Skechers for their continued support of Mustang football and Maricosta athletics, and to remind you fans to attend the Skechers peer-to-peer friendship walk presented by Nickelodeon. Go the extra mile for our children. The entire Maricosta 1993 championship football team wishes all levels of current Mustang football teams much success this year. Let's go Mustangs, step up.
Now on the field, from the Grammy Award-winning Maricosta High School Music Department, the Maricosta High School Marching Band and Color Guard. Under the field direction of drum major Nick Clausen, Maricosta is proud to present their 2023 competitive field show, Steampunks, featuring music from John Mackey's Asphalt Cocktail, Led Zeppelin's Immigrant Song, Painted Black by the Rolling Stones, and Welcome to the Black Parade by My Chemical Romance. We would like to remind you that this is a football stadium and not a concert hall. If you see or hear anything that excites you, please feel free to clap and cheer at that moment during the middle of the performance. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Miracosta High School Marching Band and Color Guard. Their staff includes Director Delaney Forrester, Hornline staff Bill Haney and Joel Carlson, percussion staff Kevin Tran, Otto Peralta, Aya Strauss, and Jill McClemens, color guard staff Rich Hernandez, Jocelyn Tarrant, Joey Avalos, and Ulysses Gaxiola, visual staff Connor Logan, Liam Adcock, Casey Tran, and Jerry Hernandez. The band would like to thank the officers and members of our dedicated Parent Booster organization for their tireless support. We would also like to thank Misha Ritz and family for their generous help with prop design and fabrication. How about one more round of applause for the Miracosta High School Marching Band and Color Guard?
Welcome back to halftime, fans. Mustangs lead the Centurions by a score of 28-21. Winner of this contest will play the winner of La Habra and Murrieta Mesa in the semifinals of the Division VI CIF playoffs. Mustangs are getting pumped up. They have a 7-point lead. Again, this Mustang team was not expected to be this far in the playoffs after starting the season 0-7. However, it's not how you start, but it's how you finish, and the Mustangs are finished this season off strong. They finished the regular season off with 3 straight Bay League victories to secure 3rd place in the Bay League and an automatic playoff bid. Then the Mustangs traveled to Yucaipa and were victorious in the first round, and now here in the second round they lead Cypress by 7 points. Nico DeSisto will kick off to start the second half of action. And it's a low line drive kick that bounces at about the 10-yard line and just inside the pylon for a touchback. Cypress will start the first possession of the second half at their own 20-yard line, trailing by a touchdown. Pistol formation. Houston takes the snap. He swings it out to his back in the back, out in the flat. That's Malden, and he's driven out of bounds by Butler at about the 27-yard line. Second down and 3. Pistol formation. Handoff goes to the single back Malden. And Malden works his way up the middle. I think he has just enough for a Cypress first down. It will depend on the spot, and it is enough. Pistol formation. Houston throwing it deep down the middle. He's got a man. Good coverage on the play by the Mustangs. Penalty flag on the play. Let's see what the call is going to be. It's going to be a holding call versus Cypress. So that will march him back 10 yards. It should be second down, even though it says first down. Pistol formation. A little wide receiver screen completed to Kennedy. Field on the tackle for Miracosta. That's going to bring up a third down situation. Empty back formation. Houston steps up in the pocket, and he's going to take it himself and slide just before going out of bounds. Not much of a gain on that play. Good defensive stand by the Mustangs. Officials discussing, I think they're discussing what down it is after that initial penalty on second down, and they agree that it is fourth down, so it will be a punting situation for Cypress. 4th down and 13. Kennedy back to punt for the Centurions, and he gets a high end over ender that will bounce and take a Cypress roll and get all the way inside the 20 to the Mustang 19-yard line, where Miracosta will start their first possession of the second half. 9 minutes 58 seconds to go here in the third quarter. 4 receivers set, single back formation, man in motion from left to right. De La Cruz rolls to the right, throws it, intended for Reese Leonard, incomplete. Second down and 10, Mustangs. Shotgun formation, 4 receivers set. De La Cruz back to pass, he rolls to his right, directs traffic, and throws it incomplete. Intended for O'Connor. O'Connor tried to make a sliding catch but was unable to come up with it. Third down, De La Cruz. Penalty flags on the play. Let's see what the call is going to be. It's going to be a false start versus the Mustangs. So it's going to be a third down and 15 situation for Maricosta. De La Cruz back to pass. He now rolls to his right, throws it on the run. He's got a receiver. That's Reese Leonard, and Leonard is breaking free and gets all the way down to the Cypress 40-yard line. First and 10 Mustangs. Huge play there. Another huge play on third down for Maricosta. Let's take a look at this. As De La Cruz is deadly accurate this evening, hitting Reese Leonard in stride as he's scrambling away from the pressure. Incredible throw there by Nico De La Cruz, getting the ball into Cypress and converting yet another third down. Mustangs haven't been stopped yet, haven't been forced to punt as De La Cruz scrambles up the middle. He'll pick up a couple of yards on that carry. Again, the Mustangs have been deadly accurate on third down situations this evening. Second down and 7. De La Cruz under center. He fakes the handoff. He swings it out to the right and completes it to Luke Nuker. Good for a few yards on the play. Third down, 5 to go. Pistol formation, man in motion from left to right. De La Cruz back to pass. He's throwing it deep down the left-hand side, intended for Leonard. Here comes a flag. Looks like they're going to get Cypress for a pass interference or defensive holding call. Let's see what the call on the field is going to be. And indeed, it will be a pass interference versus Cypress. So the Mustangs still have not been forced to punt. 3-back formation. The pitch goes back to A.J. McBean, the tailback, and he works his way around the right-hand side. And he gets to about the Cypress 10-yard line. Now they're going to mark him down at the 12. 3-back formation. Pitch goes to McBean again. He tries to work his way around the left-hand side and spins off the contact and picks up about 3 more yards after that initial hit. McBean has been very effective with that spin move after contact this season. 3-back formation. De La Cruz pitches it back to McBean. McBean runs over a defender at the 2 and gets into the end zone for a Mustangs touchdown. Nice drive there by the Mustangs, converting a couple third down situations. And it was a balanced attack as the Mustangs passed to get down into the red zone and then finished it off with some tough running. Let's take another look at this touchdown run by freshman A.J. McBean. He gets a good block there by Slater Smith, and then he runs over a defender and carries one into the end zone for the touchdown. Mustangs extend their lead as DeSisto comes on for the extra point. And the kick is good.
Support by Nico DeSisto is good.
Mustangs now lead the Cypress Centurions 35 to 21. With 6 minutes and 16 seconds to go in the third quarter, DeSisto kicks off once again. It's dropped out about the 1, and the return man fakes the handoff, and he's going to get past the 10 to about the 12-yard line. That play was doomed from the start as he dropped the ball, and then he tried to fake it, and all he did was allow the coverage to get closer to him. Cypress will start off this possession deep in their own territory. Houston back to pass. He throws it over the middle and completes it out to the 32-yard line. That's Castillo on the reception for Cypress. Now Cypress going up into a hurry-up offense. 4 receivers set. Houston takes the snap. He rolls to his right, throws it towards the sideline, and that ball is going to be intercepted by Reese Leonard. Huge play there for the Mustang defense as Reese Leonard comes up with the interception. Let's take another look at this play as Cypress went into that hurry-up look, and Leonard read that play perfectly, and he got the turnover for the Maricosta defense. 5 minutes, 47 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Pistol formation, man in motion. The handoff goes to the man in motion who pitches it back to O'Connor, and O'Connor nearly threw an interception, throwing it down to Meeker. Charlie got lucky that the defender dropped that pass. I formation, pitch back goes to McBean. McBean working his way around the right-hand side to about the Cypress 36-yard line. Third down situation for the Mustangs. Third and about a long 5 yards to go. Trips left, shotgun formation. Mustangs have been perfect so far on third down. That wide receiver screen again to Reese Leonard, and he might be very close to the first down marker. It's going to be a yard shy, so the Mustangs didn't convert on third down. However, the offense is staying out on the field. 3-back formation, De La Cruz under center. In these short yard situations, it's been Nuthall, but the pitch goes back to McBean, and McBean works his way around the right-hand side and picks up enough yardage for a Mustang first down. Maricosta has been quite effective in those short yardage situations with Nuthall all season. Trips to the left. De La Cruz back to pass. He's throwing it deep down the middle. He's got a man. That's Luke Meeker. And Meeker gets into the end zone for a Mustangs touchdown. What a performance tonight by the junior quarterback, Nico De La Cruz. That's his 5th touchdown pass this evening. And the Mustang offense is starting to dominate the Cypress defense. Let's take another look at this as he had trips to his left and throws it back to the receiver on the right, coming down the middle and into the end zone. Again, the accuracy from De La Cruz has been spot on. Nico DeSisto to attempt the extra point for Maricosta. The snap is good, the hold is good, and the kick is absolutely perfect. Mustangs lead the Centurions here in the third quarter with 3:53 to go, 42-21, doubling up Cypress. DeSisto to kick off yet again for Maricosta. It's a short kick that will be taken just shy of the end zone, and it's going to be returned past the 20 and to about the 26-yard line, where Cypress will start this possession trailing by 21 points. Houston takes the snap. He throws it over the middle and completes it this time.
Pass complete to number 5.
That's Hubbard on the reception. Good enough for a Cypress first down. 37-yard line. Houston takes the snap. It's a design quarterback run, but he's going nowhere as the defense read that perfectly. You got Jackie the Rock Reach, Brady Nuthall in on that stop, and several other defenders. Second down and 9 for the Centurions. Trips to the left. Houston back to pass. Here comes the rush by the Mustangs, forcing Houston out to his left. He throws it down the middle, and that ball was nearly intercepted by Shear. Broken up by the offensive player. Third down and 9 Centurions. Mustangs looking to get a defensive stop here as Houston throws it over the middle and completes it to Kennedy. And Charlie O'Connor knocks him down immediately, but Kennedy has enough yardage for a Centurion first down at the Cypress 49-yard line. Coach Dotson on the sidelines relaying the calls from Coach Ray Lee up high. And that ball is going to be intercepted. That's Reese Leonard once again. That's his second interception of the night to go along with 2 touchdown receptions. Deuces are wild for Reese Leonard. Let's take another look at this play as Leonard just read that play perfectly. Similar pattern that he got his first interception on. He gets a second one. So with 1 minute 52 seconds, the Mustangs looking to get some more points on the board and hopefully put this one to bed. De La Cruz rolls to his right, throws it and completes it to Dean Stazo. Good for about a Mustang, good enough for a Mustang first down. I formation. Pitch goes back to A.J. McBean, and McBean steamrolls a defender, but then gets knocked down by 2 more defenders. A.J. McBean is a tough runner indeed, getting it out to midfield. Third down and 6 for the Mustangs. Trips to the left. De La Cruz throwing it deep down the right-hand side. He's got a man, and it is broken up. 4th down and 6. Looks like Cypress is going to be called for offsides. Again, the Mustangs in short yardage situations, I don't believe have been stopped all season long. 4th and 1, 3-back formation. Handoff goes to the fullback, Brady Nuthall, and Nuthall picks up about 4 yards, 3 more than he needed for a Mustang first down. 1st and 10, Miracosta at the Cypress 41-yard line, 3-back formation. The pitch goes back to A.J. McBean, and McBean works his way around the left-hand side for about a long yard, maybe a short 2. That's going to set up a second down and about 9 situation for Miracosta. And that will do it for the third quarter of play. Your Mustangs lead the Centurions by 21 points, 42-21, as we start the 4th and final quarter of play in the CIF Division 6 quarterfinals. I'd like to take this time to thank Skechers for their continued support of Mustang football and Miracosta athletics, and to remind you fans to attend the Skechers peer-to-peer friendship walk presented by Nickelodeon. Go the extra mile for our children. entire MiraCosta 1993 championship football team wishes all levels of current Mustang football teams much success this year. Let's go Mustangs, step up. The Mustangs start the fourth quarter, 2nd down and 9 from the Cypress 40-yard line. De La Cruz back to pass. He's throwing it deep down the right-hand side, and he hits his man, Reese Leonard. Good for a 24-yard gain. Let's take another look at this play as the Mustangs come out again in that 3-back formation, but instead of running it, they run a corner pattern to Reese Leonard, who makes a nice over-the-shoulder catch right by the sideline. Good for a 24-yard Mustang gain. 1st and 10, MiraCosta trying to put away the Cypress Centurions here in the 2nd round, the quarterfinal round of the D6 CIF playoffs. A little swing pass out to O'Connor. O'Connor stiff arms a defender, and he's going to get inside the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, Mustangs. What a play by Charlie O'Connor, stiff arming that defender and getting inside the 5. 3-back formation. Handoff goes to McBean, and McBean is going to be stopped, it looks like, for a loss on the play. Cypress just went all out in the middle and was able to stop McBean for about a 1.5 yard loss on the play. Pistol formation. De La Cruz back to pass. He's throwing it to the left corner of the end zone, just over the reach of Reese Leonard, bringing up a 3rd down situation. Single back. De La Cruz fakes the handoff, steps over to the right, and he is going to be taken down for a sack. That's going to set up a 4th down situation for the Mustangs. Nico DeSisto will come on for a 30-yard field goal attempt for MiraCosta. Dean Stazzo to hold. The snap is good by Jackie the Rock Reach. The hold is perfect, and the kick is straight down the middle. So your Mustangs extend their lead to 24 points, 45-21. Let's take another look at this kick by DeSisto. Again, the snap and the hold were perfect, and the kick was absolutely right down the middle. DeSisto will kick off with 9 minutes and 42 seconds to go here in the 4th quarter, as your Mustangs are dominating the Cypress Centurions. The kick is taken at about the 2-yard line, and he is going to get to about the 24-yard line. Looks like Hall might have been in on that stop for the Mustangs. Houston in shotgun. He takes the snap. He throws it out to the left and completes it to Malden. And Butler is right there with Will Namick on the stop. It appears that Will is a little bit shaken up on the play. He's able to get off on his own power. Hopefully he'll be back in action for the Mustangs. Man in motion from left to right. Houston rolls to his right, nearly gets sacked, is able to stay on his feet and get a gain out of that play. Great mobility there by the senior quarterback, able to turn a loss into a 5-yard gain, and now he swings it out to the left and completes it to Hubbard for a Cypress 1st down. 1st and 10 Centurions at the Cypress 45-yard line. The ball is dropped by Houston. He picks it up. He tries to spin out of the rush. He's still on his feet. He's going to take it himself, And he nearly picks up a first down. Are they going to give him the first down yardage? And it looks like they are. I thought he was just shy of it. But that will be a 10-yard scramble for Houston, which looked like a disastrous play, but he is able to turn it into a 10-yard run. Pistol formation. Houston hands the ball off to the single back, Malden, and Malden works his way straight up the middle for about 3 yards on the play. Second down, 7 to go for Cypress. At the Mustang 44-yard line, Houston back to pass. He now steps to his left and throws it deep down the left-hand side. Is the receiver inbounds, and they are ruling him inbounds, completing the pass at the 16-yard line. First and 10, Cypress. Cypress is in a desperate situation here, trailing by 24 points in the fourth quarter. Mustang defense just trying to hold them out of the end zone to secure this victory. Houston rolls to his right, still looking downfield and throwing it towards the goal line, incomplete. Shearer in on the coverage for the Mustangs. The intended receiver was Bobby Castillo for Cypress. Pistol formation. Houston back to pass. He now steps and scrambles out towards his right. He's still looking downfield. He's going to take it himself, and he's going to get out of bounds inside the 10. Third down and 5 to go. Just at the 10-yard line. Cypress can pick up a first down at about the 5-yard line. Man in motion from right to left. Houston steps to his left and completes it to Castillo, and Castillo gets into the end zone for a Cypress touchdown. Cypress still has a little life left in them as they score here in the fourth quarter to keep in this contest. 2-point conversion for Cypress.
Timeout on the field.
Rick Feldman is going to call a timeout and discuss this play. Here we go. Trips to the left, and making a diving deflection was Michael Butler. A very nice defensive play on the 2-point conversion to keep it a 3-score lead for the Mustangs, as the Mustangs lead the Centurions by 18 points, 45-27. Let's take another look at that defensive play on the 2-point conversion by Michael Butler, as he read the play and then was able to knock it down as he dove for it. Great athleticism by the junior linebacker. Huge play. That could have made it a 2-score game, but now the Mustangs still lead by 3 scores here in the fourth quarter. Cypress cheer squad trying to get their fans into this game as their Centurions are trying to battle back here in the fourth quarter. Here comes the onside kick attempt by Kennedy, and that goes right to Reese Leonard. Again, Leonard has had a huge game tonight for the Mustangs. Last week it was Charlie O'Connor with a huge game. Tonight it's Reese Leonard, and your Mustangs are looking to advance to the semifinals of the CIF Division VI playoffs. Mustangs just looking to run out the clock now. De La Cruz under center. He pitches it back to A.J. McBean, and McBean picks up about 3 yards on the carry to the Mustang 49-yard line.
3 yards. Second down and 7.
It's going to be second down and 6 to go for the Mustangs. Liam Meeker in at quarterback for Maricosta. He fakes the handoff to Leonard, and he's going to take it himself. And he works his way into Cypress territory at the 46-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and 2 for the Mustangs. Again, Liam Meeker did a real good job against Culver City, filling in when Nico De La Cruz was injured. 3rd down and 2 for the Mustangs. De La Cruz back in for the Mustangs, and he hands the ball off to Brady Nuthall. And again, Brady Nuthall has been absolutely unstoppable in short yardage situations for the Mustangs all season long. And he picks up yet another 1st down for the Mustangs. 3-back formation. And there's a little confusion in the backfield, and it looks like De La Cruz was able to fall on the ball. He ran into one of his backs, and the Mustangs are lucky they didn't lose that ball. 3-back formation. Handoff goes to Nuthall, and Nuthall is fighting forward and now getting a push from behind. He's close to 1st down territory. Big run there by Brady Nuthall, setting up a 3rd down and 3 situation. The pitch goes back to A.J. McBean, and McBean works his way around the left-hand side to the Cypress 25-yard line. 1st down, Mustangs. The freshman tailback with another impressive run. Liam Meeker back in at quarterback for Maricosta. Man in motion. Meeker fakes the handoff. He's going to take it himself up the middle, and he's fighting through some tackles. The sophomore with a very tough run. We see the underclassmen running hard this evening. You got Nuthall, a sophomore, Meeker, a sophomore, and A.J. McBean, the freshman. 3-back formation. Nico De La Cruz in no hurry, letting the clock run. There was movement. Everybody's pointing at each other. Let's see who moved first. The whole right side of the Mustang offensive line moved, and they are going to call a false start versus Maricosta. 3-back formation. De La Cruz under center. He's going to hand the ball off to Brady Nuthall, who fights forward inside the 20 to about the 17-yard line. And we're getting close to the Mustangs just being able to take a knee to finish this off, as we see the officials congratulating the chain gang, and that should just about do it as De La Cruz takes a knee. The Mustangs are going to advance to the semifinals of the Division VI playoffs. Impressive victory tonight here at Cooper Field at Waller Stadium, as your Maricosta Mustangs, who started off this season 0-7, have now won 5 straight games, essentially all of them playoff games, because if they lost any one of those 5, their season would be all but over. However, the Mustangs have won 5 straight games and are going to win this contest 45-27 versus the Cypress Centurions. And it looks like Murrieta Mesa has defeated La Habra at La Habra this evening, so the Mustangs will be on the road next week at Murrieta Mesa in the CIF Division VI semifinals. Of course, the winner of that contest will make it to the finals, and hopefully that will be your Maricosta Mustangs. We'll find out next week if that is. However, your Mustangs continue their improbable playoff run here as they defeat the second-seeded Cyprus Centurions 45-27. Impressive game tonight by the Mustang offense, led by junior quarterback Nico De La Cruz. He had 400 yards passing, 5 touchdowns, 2 to Charlie O'Connor, 2 to Reese Leonard, 1 to Liam Meeker, and then you add a touchdown run by A.J. McBean, a field goal by Nico DeSisto, and a couple interceptions by Reese Leonard, and that all comes together for a Mustang victory. Stay tuned for some post-game comments, and we'll see you next week.
It's Jeremy Stowski with senior Nico DeSisto. Nico, the Mustangs battled through adversity in the beginning of the season and then came through. You came through tonight with 6 extra points and a 30-yard field goal. Can you talk about tonight's performance?
It's not for me, it's for the boys. The boys really locked in and put me up in great situations. So I just did my job. It was the easy part.
It was Jeremy Sadowski with junior Michael Butler. Mustangs are rolling. Get another playoff win here versus Cyprus. You move on. What are your thoughts on tonight's performance?
It was such a fun game, such an amazing game. It's just the playoff mindset. It's working for us. We're doing well.
This is Jeremy Sadowski with senior Reese Leonard. Reese, another big game from you on both sides of the ball. And the Mustangs are rolling on again to the semifinals. Can I get your thoughts on tonight's game?
Tonight's game it's going down the books for me and going down the books for probably everybody. Whole team fought, defense came out and fought, offense. We didn't even put the ball in this game, and that's what we love, we love to see. Me, Nico, and Charlie O'Connor, we went for the air attack. We knew it was going all week. We knew their defense, and I think we just executed. That's all we needed to do, and this next couple weeks is big for us.
This is Jeremy Sadowski with junior Nico De La Cruz. Nico, Mustangs are rolling. Tonight's performance, I think, was one of the best I've seen you play. Can I get your thoughts on tonight's game and moving on?
Yeah, we played a great game. Whole offense was just clicking today. 0 punts. It's always a great thing to hear and to see, and you can't ask for much more.
It's Jeremy Sadowski with senior Thomas Field. Mustangs dominated tonight. The line did its job, and pretty much everyone did their job tonight. Can I get your thoughts on tonight's performance?
Yeah, we had a couple of holes to fill with people being out, but we came through. People stepped up, and yeah, we played good. We had a great game. It was high scoring, but defense came through and made a couple stops when they needed to.